The hard truths you must accept to live a happy life. Life lessons learned too late. The Dalai Lama once said, "Happiness is not something ready-made, it comes from your own actions." Living a happy life is something that many people strive for, but the reality is that it's not always easy. There are many challenges that can make it difficult to find happiness, and some of the hardest truths to accept are the ones that can help us on this journey. One of the hardest truths to accept is that happiness is not a destination, but a journey. It's not something that we can simply attain and then hold on to forever. Instead, it's something that we must constantly work at and strive for. This means that we must learn to be present in the moment and to find joy and contentment in the small things in life. Another hard truth is that we cannot control everything that happens to us. Life is full of unexpected twists and turns, and sometimes things don't go as planned. We may face setbacks, failures, and disappointments, and it can be hard to stay positive in the face of adversity. However, learning to accept the things we cannot change and focusing on what we can control can help us find inner peace and happiness. One of the hardest truths is that we must learn to let go of things that no longer serve us. This includes relationships, habits, and even beliefs that are holding us back from living our best lives. It can be difficult to let go of something that we've become attached to, but doing so can free us to move forward and find greater happiness and fulfillment. Another hard truth is that we must take responsibility for our own happiness. While it's easy to blame external factors for our unhappiness, the reality is that we have the power to choose our own attitudes and reactions. By taking ownership of our emotions and actively working to cultivate positive habits and mindsets, we can create a happier and more fulfilling life for ourselves. Happiness cannot be achieved solely through external sources. While material possessions, relationships, and achievements can bring temporary feelings of joy, true and lasting happiness comes from within. It is important to cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment, which can be achieved through practices like mindfulness, gratitude, and self-reflection. In addition, it is important to recognize that we are all fallible human beings who make mistakes and have flaws. Perfection is unattainable, and striving for it can lead to feelings of inadequacy and self-doubt. Instead, we should focus on embracing our imperfections and learning from our mistakes, which can help us to grow and develop as individuals. It is crucial to prioritize our physical and mental health in order to live a happy life. Neglecting our health can lead to a host of problems, including chronic illnesses, emotional distress, and decreased quality of life. Making time for exercise, healthy eating, adequate sleep, and self-care can help us to maintain our physical and mental well-being, which is essential for happiness. Perhaps the hardest truth of all is that life is finite. We only have a limited amount of time on this earth, and none of us knows how much time we have left. This can be a difficult truth to face, but it can also be a powerful motivator to live life to the fullest. By embracing each moment and making the most of our time, we can find greater meaning and purpose in our lives. Living a happy life is not always easy, but by accepting these hard truths and working to incorporate them into our lives, we can find greater joy and fulfillment. By learning to be present in the moment, letting go of what no longer serves us, taking ownership of our happiness, and embracing the finite nature of life, we can create a life that is truly worth living. It may not always be easy, but it will certainly be worth the effort. And with that, we'd like to remind you to subscribe to our channel for more informative content like this. What about you? Do you agree with these hard truths to accept in order to live a happy life? Do you think happiness is actually attainable in a perpetual way? Let us know in the comments. Thanks for watching.